Where are we, honey?
We are about 15 miles from Calexico.
Where's Calexico?
Calexico is on the border of the U.S. and Mexico.
And where are we going?
We're going to Baja.
Woohoo!
Ruta and I have wanted to explore the peninsula of Baja for years, but there always seemed to be a reason not to go. Having only a week, we knew that this trip would merely serve as an introduction for us to this unique and varied landscape.
We made it into Mexico. We just crossed the border.
Of course, being the first time we've actually driven over the border, it was a little dicey.
Yeah.
We didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, we'll just continue down Highway 5. We're headed down about an hour south of San Felipe. I don't think it's gonna snow, so that's good.
It probably won't snow. Our first stop after Mexicali would be the tourist town of San Felipe. We filled up on gas, exchanged a few bills for pesos, did a quick pass of the recon, then headed further south. The most immediately striking thing about Baja is how much solitude you can find just outside of town. Our online searches of maps ahead of the trip revealed vast uninhabited stretches of coastline for us to explore. We found a unique spit of rocky beach just below an ancient volcano that looked like it would provide a sheltered camp for the night. The trick would be getting there. We'd have to detour down this huge wash to meet the coast, then travel along the water's edge, weaving inland to reach our intended spot. We don't always know if we'll make it, but more often than not, it's worth the gamble. With some trial and error, we would eventually find a trail leading to the base of the volcano. We won't even drag on that.
We're going for it?
Yeah.
We're going for it.
Although this obstacle looks mild on camera, this little wash gave us reason to pause and double check our clearances outside of the truck before we move forward.
We went for it and we made it. We're going out to the spit.
Underneath the volcano.
Underneath the volcano. Woo!
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. No complaints here.
The payoff would be this perfectly level beach camp, just a few feet from the water. The sunset wouldn't disappoint either, giving us just enough time to investigate the sea life among the rocks. That night we would experience a natural phenomenon neither of us had ever witnessed before. This picture doesn't do it justice, but here's a shot of the glowing plankton that illuminate the waves as they come crashing in.
First night in Baja was interrupted by some very high winds.
Oh God.
How high the winds are, I don't know.
25, 30?
Oh, way more than that.
More?
No.
50?
Maybe 50.
Oh, all I know is that the whole entire tent felt like it was lifting off the back part of the truck. So I had to sit down where we normally have our feet while we're sleeping. And it was just, it's like a carnival ride.
So, yeah, 3 in the morning and we needed to pack up and actually get
into the truck
just to withstand the winds. And I packed up the tent real fast, and we're just gonna hang out in here until sunrise, and hopefully some coffee will be available soon.
Hopefully I can sleep.
I don't know. I wonder if you can hear that on the microphone, but yeah, it's still howling outside.
No.
So yeah, cheers. It was super calm earlier. Don't know what happened here, but we're gonna make it.
A bright sunny morning would greet us, beckoning us to continue south along the coast. We were aiming to make it to the fishing town of Bahia de Los Angeles, or Bay of LA to us gringos.
Well, it's raining and we're trying to decide if we're gonna go further south or if we're gonna go back north. We just put some gas in the vehicle.
I know, every time I use a jerry can, I gotta pour a little bit on myself.
So we just pulled off on the side of the road because I had to check out these trees here behind me. I've wanted to see them for years. They're so strange. They're called boojum. And the only way I can describe it is sort of like an acatillo in that it's long and kind of spiky, and then maybe like a pineapple? I don't know. But oh my goodness, is it amazing. And I think it's actually snowing. I can't really tell. It's definitely kind of a sleety sort of thing, but these things are amazing. Something like a Dr. Seuss book. Fantastic.
We were surprised to find Bay of LA nearly deserted, but the many restaurants and shops stood as evidence that in certain seasons when the water is warmer, this is a popular destination.
What do you think, honey?
Beautiful.
It's calm, knock on wood, and just absolutely beautiful. Somebody said there wasn't good sunsets on the Sea of Cortez side.
The morning would bring a stunning sight that would guarantee future trips to Baja for both of us.
What do you think about this morning?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Me too. Well, it's time for us to head out. We're gonna travel north now, back towards San Felipe. I looked at the weather and it said there was a really bad storm rolling in. So we actually got a little casita on the ocean, just because, you know what, it sucks hanging out in that tent when it's raining. Yeah.
We'll definitely be back.
Yeah, it's super good. So yeah, onward to other things.
It's official.
We've been to Baja.
This guy seems to approve.
Okay, if there's one thing that I can say, it's if you're coming to Baja, make sure you have plenty of gas. Do not rely on gas stations to get your gas, because if they're closed, you're up shit creek. Luckily, we have the good old gas cans. Don't rely on gas stations.
Turns out we'd have plenty of gas to make it back north to our seaside casita. It would turn out to be a uniquely Baja experience.
So this is Franco's, and we're staying here for the next couple days, and it is amazing. So we just rolled up on this crazy museum. Motorsports. Oh yeah?
Tucson, Arizona.
Oh hey!
Stumbling across the Cheneth Legacy Lodge and Museum was an incredible find. Desert racing is ever present in Baja, being a huge driver of the local economy. We were lucky to have a chance to learn more about the history of off-road racing here firsthand from some true legends of the sport. Lynn Cheneth founded this museum to house a few of these winning machines from Baja's racing past, and showcase some of his company's more recent designs proven through races here and in the States. There's also a great hotel, restaurant, and bar on the premises. If you find yourself in Rancho Percebu, south of San Felipe, do yourself a favor and stop by.
We just stopped at this really cool place called Valley of the Giants, the Gigantes. It's more like buzzard sanctuary. Every one of these cactus, or just about, has buzzards all over them.
Of course, no trip to Baja would be complete without sampling some of their famous fish tacos.
Oh yeah?
That might be a little better than our tacos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so there's a part of a racetrack out here, and when a racetrack is just
Definitely a
playa, sandy roads, but we think we're on it. And yeah, we're only going about 20. I couldn't imagine going 120. Plus it's been raining all day and all night, and wow, it's slick as snot out here. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, woohoo! Our own little Baja 1000, but it's the Perseverance 250. Ew. So after driving on what we think is the Perseverance 250, beat looks like this. Crazy dirt, crazy mud, and we stumbled upon this beautiful little church here in the little community that we're staying in. Some really beautiful old stained glass.
With a week's worth of adventures behind us, we felt sad that the end of our trip was drawing near. We spent New Year's Day combing the tide pools in front of Franco's, soaking up as much of the fascinating variation of sea life as possible, before it was time to say adios to Mexico.
Took a little doing to
while,
get back in the States because we had a little drama at the border.
We ended up driving down a one-way street.
And as we're driving around trying to figure out the correct way to get across the border,
We got pulled over.
We got pulled over in a pretty sketchy neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it actually turned out to be
Kind of a shakedown.
yeah, a bit of a shakedown. They were looking for $150 on the spot. So we went ahead and just said, well, let's go to the station.
Yeah.
And we'll get it taken care of for you. Instead,
Yeah.
they just said, hey, follow me.
Follow me.
We followed a guy maybe 4 or 5 blocks, and he took us right to the correct entry, dropped us off, and said adios. Once again, the dumb American tourist routine paid off.
Yeah.
And, we're just like, yeah, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But we made it. We're back in Arizona, and we're headed for home.
Headed for home.
After a really eventful trip.
Yeah. Can't wait to take a shower and sleep in my own bed. So, yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Catch you next time.
We hope you enjoyed coming along with us to Baja. If you like this episode, consider subscribing to be notified when we share future trips on Further Off-Road.
Tires and shells and tires.
Oh my God.
Zach just went the wrong way
On a one-way street.
on a one-way street. Now, friends, I'll drive.